Really, if there is a God, why are people dying? Why are newborns involved in accidents? Hey guys, and welcome back to this channel. Thanks for stopping by. It's Dami again. It's Easter Day and I'm just here to encourage you guys and just talk about life in general with you, what's been happening with you guys, and how you guys doing, how's quarantine been. I want you guys to reply me in the comment section below. What even prompted me to do this video. Shout out to Glitz and Glam. She was the one that said, come on Dami, you have this good content. Anyways, that's by the way. So I saw a tweet and all the tweet talked about was how God doesn't answer prayers and if we even have a God at all. And that day I read the tweet and to be honest it made sense. Like, really, if there is a God, why are people dying? Why are newborns involved in accidents or like people that have not committed any sin, but yet some of the most gruesome things happen to them, and you begin to wonder, is there really a God? So that night, I was not thinking, like, really, like the tweet just came like a flashback, and I began to think. I was like, is there really a God? And then I started thinking about all the things that I have experienced that has made me question my faith and just begin to doubt God's existence. And honestly, those things were real. Like, all the excuses, all the reasons to believe that there is no God seemed like really what I said was true. All of a sudden, something just said in me, David. And I was like, okay, what's happening? Why David? And then my mind just quickly went to the part in the Bible when David went to Saul and was like, oh, I can kill Goliath, blah, blah, blah. And how he began to recount how God was with him in the bush when he killed the lion and the bear. And it didn't make sense because I'm like, okay, God, I'm still asking if you're real. Now you're talking to me about a Bible story, David, how he went to kill Goliath. Am I the savior? How does this make sense? How do I, combine my thoughts with what I just got prompted on? And so almost immediately, I remembered another part where they were held hostage and all the wives and properties were looted by the nation that was fighting against Israel and Judah. The people were so sad. David was so sad. But the last part of that verse says that, and David encouraged himself in the Lord. That was when the light bulb lit in my mind, like, okay, I'm looking at the things he has not done. And now I'm seeing a part of David's life where in David's life that time is where is God? If God was really God, why did he allow the enemies to come into their camp and loot them? Why did it seem like, oh, they were losing at that point? Why did it seem like he was a visionless leader? It's very easy to lose faith. It's very easy to be moved by the tangible things. Like, okay, there's coronavirus, people are dying, we can't go to work, stocks are going down and stuff. David encouraged himself in the Lord. Almost immediately on my bed that day, I just started saying, God, I esteem you faithful. And then I began to recount like all the things that God had done for me that, I just kept saying it and I was like, God, I esteem you faithful. Now, what's the lesson here? If you're a believer in God, I must commend you, you are brave. Because people don't want to believe in what they cannot see, and so it takes a spiritual man to be convinced that, okay, despite all these things that are happening, despite the fact that, oh, I am sad or some of these things are happening to me, I can still believe, I can still encourage myself in the Lord and say there's God. Despite coronavirus, there is God. Despite loss of money, loss of jobs and stuff, there is still God. Remember the Bible that says, the just shall live by faith. You know, this life is much more than we can see, and I just feel like this is a very wonderful period in which you can just onboard him at the cross of Jesus and let him know, God, this is how I feel, but I still trust you. You know, so many times there are questions that we cannot answer, questions that are burning in our hearts, but you know, there's one thing my friend said. She was like, faith and patience go hand in hand. Sometimes you want God to do something for you, you want an answer, but he is not doing anything, he's not saying anything. It's not because there is no God. Honestly, everything just boils down to trust. In my final words, I want you all out there, believers of God, to be encouraged. We were earthen vessels that have been adorned. Forgotten how he puts it, but he said, in these earthen vessels he has put in us treasures that cannot be corrupted. So let us be encouraged by this. In this earthen vessel, there are treasures that can never be corrupted. Though our outer bodies perish and fade away, the spirit man is renewed. And so be rest assured that first of all, you have treasures in you. Also, your spirit man is renewed. Just keep praying, just keep hoping, just keep seeking his face. He said he's a rewarder of those who diligently seek him. I hope you were blessed and encouraged. This is Easter. Happy Easter to you all. If you're feeling this makeup, make sure you watch my previous video. I gave a full detail of how I achieved this look. Yeah, I love you guys, and yeah, see you in my next one.